Hey beloved, I hope this message finds you well and tapping into your highest timeline. If you're not tapping into your highest timeline, I'm hoping that you are able to seek some clarity from somewhere so that you can know exactly what you need to do. You know, allow your psychic abilities to come through to show you the way, the truth, and the light, and to continue healing you in ways that you never realized that you needed healing. You know, if this message finds you, I hope that just leave a comment. Tell me how it resonated. If you come across this message and you find that it's actually a load of, it doesn't resonate with you in any way, don't tap into my energy, and I certainly won't tap into yours. Just keep it moving. By all means, keep it moving. So I'm going to do a 3-card pull, and I'm just going to read the information from the book. So we're going to do a 3-card pull, and we're going to be using the Moonology messages. So it's the Moonology Oracle messages. It's a new Oracle deck I got, my loves. So I'm pretty darn excited to bring this to you. So we've got 2 cards on the table at the minute. We've got Moon Cycles, Patience, and we've got Dark Moon, the Past. And we just need 1 more card. And if one doesn't pop out, then I'll just take one from the front, because we are governed by these time constraints, my love. Came out before in the last reading. Okay, you know what, it wants to come out again, so let's do it. So the 3 cards that I've got, I just said Patience, the Past in the Dark Moon, and we've got Mystery. So let's see what we need to have patience with. What is it you need to have patience with? What is it you need to have patience with? Let's tap into this and see. What is it you need to have patience with? I think this is, you know what, this is coming up with, it's pulling me towards yourself. You know, you need to have patience with yourself. And you need to have patience with yourself because what you've been doing so far has been in perfect divine alignment. And it's almost like moon cycles. So it's basically allowing the cycle of life to take its natural cycle. You can't rush the process. You can't speed up the process, which is the same as rushing the process. You can't manipulate the process, and you certainly can't stop the process. So you have to have patience with yourself and where you are at the minute. Okay, because what you're going through has to cycle like the moon cycle, you know. So let's read what this Patience says. It says, this card urges you to trust the divine. Oh my gosh, literally I just said that. This card urges you to trust divine timing. What did I just say? In ancient times, women and men were more attuned to the fact that life goes in cycles, just like the moon. Oh my gosh. Wow. We know this because the first recorded lunar calendars date back to at least as far back as the Stone Age. It served these women and men to know which moon phase they were in, just as it serves you now to know which life phase you're in. As you go through whatever you're going through right now, as you experience whatever has prompted you to ask this question, as you impatiently await the next developments, remember that life goes in cycles. And just as you can't hurry up the moon, you can't speed up the process. You need to go through now. You need to feel all your feelings and learn all your soul lessons as you go through whatever you're encountering. Patience is called for, but you'll more than likely to get where you want to go. It's not easy to wait, but sometimes instant gratification needs only a short-term gain. It's like literally I just said that. You have to have patience with yourself, patience with whatever is unfolding for you in life. And I have a feeling it's connected with your past. You need to have patience with your past, because if you have patience with your past, it will definitely propel you forward into your future self, onto the perfect divine timed path that you are supposed to be walking along. Because if you rush this process, it's a short-term gain. You will not get long-term satisfaction and long-term gratification. You need to allow the cycles of your past to close out patiently and in perfect divine timing. I knew it was connected to the past, and you, Chosen, just kind of being patient. I know you've done the work. I absolutely know you've done the work. I know that you've seen gains and you've seen many losses, okay? And I know that you've had to be in isolation. I know that you're going through a tower moment at the minute. You're going through another awakening. You're finding it difficult to be, dealing with these awakenings all the time, these tower moments. But know that you're not actually in judgment. Everything is being stripped from your life that is not there for a reason. It's not serving your highest purpose for a reason. 55544, as I said that. So you need to allow this chapter of your life to cycle through the right, correct channels that it's supposed to cycle through. And it's connected to your past. Now, this could be connected to your past as a child, connected to your past as an adult. It could be past loves, whatever. But you need to allow these cycles to close out organically, not inorganically. You need to allow these cycles to close out organically, because if you don't allow it to close out organically, you will be stuck. Okay? You are going to be stuck. Yeah, you're going to be stuck. So it's basically saying to be persistent, like everything's going to pass, and just like the new moon, we all go through these phases. So, just slow down, and it's exactly what I said. Allow the natural cycle of your past to just close out. So the dark moon, the past card, is like whatever you're going through now is being strongly influenced by past memories. Maybe it has to do with your childhood programming, for example. I just said that. And if you were told that you weren't good enough, well, you are. Or that there isn't enough money to go around, well, there is. Such things from our past influence our present and therefore our future. Drawing this card suggests that you need to be really honest about which situation from your past is negatively influencing your present, and then you need to clear it. Acknowledging that something challenging from your past is keeping you back from moving forward now is the first step. See the past for what it is, something that happened that has shaped you, and that can be a springboard from which you can move forward. Do some self-development to get the answer to your question. What is in your past that is negatively impacting you now? Clear that and everything else will fall into place. When dark memories come, replace them with happier ones to shift your focus and raise your vibration frequency very quickly. Now, I'm a strong advocate of that. Whenever I have a dark memory that comes in from my past, a dark feeling, I shift that. I have to, because I cannot allow it to affect my day. And this is basically what the Spirit's saying to you. You need to have patience with yourself, okay? And allow your past, the dark past that you're working through at the minute, to just shift through, go through the moon cycles, okay? It needs to cycle through the moon, because you need to be able to process all the negative energies and the negative feelings that are attached to your past. Because if you don't process them and allow spirit to help you to process it, then you won't come to the mysteries of what the new life has before you, what's the universe has for you. Dark side of the moon, mystery. It's about tapping into to our darkness, tapping into our shadow, embracing our shadow, because within the shadow is where we find our light, okay? And within the shadow is where we find the multitude of vibrant colors surpass the rainbow, okay? It's like a connection to all of source, okay? So, let this be a message and encouragement for you. You're doing a great job, but you just need to continue to be a little bit more patient, and continue to just deal with those dark energies when they come up, replacing them with positive energies, positive thoughts. And actually the rest of your life, there's a new life coming, there's a new opening coming for you, which is going to take you into the dark side of the moon. But it's not all dark, it's pure lightness, and it's just filled with so much great energy and mystery. I hope this message found you well. I hope this resonated. If it did, like, share and comment below. Don't forget to get outside, have some fun, drink your water, tell somebody that you love them, tell yourself that you love yourself, do something for you, my love. Do something for you. But you know what? I love you. Take care. Keep shining. You've got this.